Alright folks, unboxing video time. So, we have a new computer here to mess around with on the channel. This is the HP Pavilion Gaming Desktop, and this is exact model is the 690-0073W. So we're going to do an unboxing. Eventually I will do a setup, and then we'll tear it. Basically we're going to tear it apart, right? We're going to check out every little piece in this thing, and I'll do some upgrade videos on it. RAM, I might even change out the video card, probably change out the CPU at some point, upgrade the SSD to a better solid state, and we'll figure out some other things to do to it. Basically, if you've seen my Dell Inspiron 3670 videos, we will probably do just about everything that I did to that. Until I open this up, I'm not really sure if I can actually do anything with the power supply to it, but we'll try, folks. So let's go ahead and get this open and get into it. So I ended up trading a friend of the show, friend of the channel, some computer parts for this computer, and hopefully he will be happy with what he got on his end of the deal, and hopefully we will be happy here as well. So this computer's got 8 gigs of RAM. It is an i5 9400F processor. Okay, so the F means it needs a graphics card, and this one has a GTX 1660 Ti, and this is a probably the, I don't know if I'd call it proprietary, but it's an HP one. So we kind of expect it's not going to be as good as the regular 1660 Ti's. So here is a nice HP keyboard. And I don't know if this thing lights up all nice and green. I've got so many keyboards. I think we're just going to put this to the side. This is unbranded Katydid USB keyboard. So my other HP keyboard actually has the little logo on the bottom. What else can we pull out before we get to the computer? This is probably, so they give you a little mouse. Here is the power cable, and probably a 3-footer. We'll find out later. Now the mouse is nothing spectacular about the mouse, folks. This is another little 2-button mouse. You would have thought you'd at least get a gaming mouse or something. So this is a genuine HP mouse, and yeah, I don't think I'll be using this, so we'll put that aside. We got much better mice here. I probably got some mice in the backyard, that is. Alright, so put that aside. Now, what else is in here? So we've got part number stuff. HP support assistance, where to get help. Hopefully we won't need this. Quick start setup guide. Yeah, I think I've done enough computers. We don't need that. Not to sound cocky or anything, but I think we've done enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this out. So I'm going to put camera number 1 down. And I don't know if you guys will get any of that. Camera 2 is hopefully going to get this. If I don't knock camera 2 off the table. Okay, so. Alright, so before we get into really get into this, let's talk about what else this thing has. So it does have a 256 gig NVMe M.2 solid state drive. So it's probably an HP. Maybe it's the 500, or excuse me, the EX900, EX920. For lucky, it's an EX950. 3-in-1 media card reader. Always like those. It's got 4 USB 2.0s, 4 USB 3.1s, Type C. So it has Type C, 5.1 surround, USB wired keyboard, volume control, and optical mouse. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics card with a 6 GB GDDR6 dedicated memory. Has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. 8 gigs of DDR4 2666 RAM. So luckily we have another stick of that. So we'll bump this up to 16. And of course the i5 9400F, which means of course that you have to have a graphics card. Bundled with Windows 10 Home, McAfee LifeSafe, so you get that 30-day thing, and it's going to be a total pain in the ass. I always will keep reminding me. All right, so let's go ahead and check this thing out. So yeah, I hate to admit it, but I will probably create a lot of videos for this computer. And you know, these things are, this is smaller than I was expecting. This is probably about the same size as the HP 590 desktop. And one thing it doesn't tell you is how much power is in the power supply. So we will eventually figure all that out. But so there's the front. And let's go ahead and get in here and look at it. So obviously DVD-ROM. There's your i5 sticker, HP. Assume some of this lights up. Power button. Headphone jack. That would be your card reader. 2 USBs. They look to be 2.0s because they're black. And then there is a USB Type C. So let's look at the back. Okay, so yeah, they're not colored. So there's 4 USB 2.0s, 4 USB 4.0s, and I have no idea which one's which. Somehow you can tell by looking at the little symbols. Alright, so looking at the back, you've got an HDMI port here, which is plugged. So the motherboard might, this case is used for other stuff, it appears. So they've plugged that. They've plugged where the VGA would be. So that's plugged. So up here you got microphone, headphone, and then the that guy there, the fan. I always forget what the blue is. It'll come to me eventually. Ethernet. Some of these are USB, some are 2.0, some are 3.0s. Now, looks like DVI dual, HDMI, DisplayPort, and that's all. This graphics card does take up 2 slots, and it's probably not one of the bigger ones. Down here, power supply. This is smaller than ATX, so I will not be able to switch this out with an ATX power supply. And that is that's about all, folks. So next video we'll take this thing apart. Well, we'll do that, but we'll also set it up. So You guys can see that. Eventually, maybe we'll run some Fortnite on it. Eventually, I'll take the graphics card out and throw it in some other computers and see how it compares to the other stuff I have. And we'll probably, like I said, do a bunch of upgrade videos. So, hey, thanks for checking out the video.